Good evening. This is our conflict resolution project for spring semester, Social Work 503. We are Group 3. We're going to run through our conflict resolution project. The purpose of this presentation is to show how conflict can be resolved by nonviolent communication. The social worker in our scenario will be modeling nonviolent communication. Talking papers will be used as an icebreaker, and common ground interventions will be utilized in order to resolve a potential conflict that may come up in the social work field.
Hi, with this scenario, my name is Shakeem, and I will be the social worker.
Hi, my name is Ashley, and I will be playing the role of the resource parent.
Hi, my name is Tanisha, and I will be playing the role of the biological parent.
And my name is Taisha, and I will be playing the role of the child. In our scenario, a child has been placed in foster care by the court due to her biological mother's drug addiction. The child has visits with her biological mother, but the resource parent or foster parent wants to cancel future visits because she feels the child is not safe during these times. The child has come home after visits smelling like marijuana, and the parent has overheard the child telling her friends that the biological mother's new boyfriend let her smoke while she was visiting. The resource parent has contacted the social worker for mediation. Our conflict scenario takes place in a team meeting with the biological mother, resource parent, child, and social worker.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Miss Brown, and as you know, I am the social worker assigned to your case. This evening, we're going to be together for mediation for the best interest of Taisha. Ms. Bush and Ms. Evans, we're all here together to work together to come to a common ground and a common solution. So before we begin, I just ask that everyone please introduce yourself and tell a fun fact. Ms. Bush, you can go first.
Well, my name is Tanisha, and a fun fact about me is I have a 15-year-old daughter that apparently doesn't live with me because this lady over here thinks she could do a better job at raising my daughter than me.
Okay. Ms. Evans?
My name is Ashley, and I am raising a 15-year-old daughter who isn't mine, but I'm doing a way better job than her mom has because her mom has been a pretty crappy parent in the past.
Says who? Says who, you?
The court, that's why your daughter's with me.
Yeah, I bet you by the end of today, my daughter will be back with me, though.
Okay, so you guys just hold on tight, and I understand that you're upset. I think you guys didn't get an understanding of what I was saying as far as us coming together. I understand that you're upset, but we need to make sure that we are being respectful towards each other, okay? And Taisha,
Yep.
What did you want to say about yourself? Introduce yourself and give us a fun fact.
My name is Taisha, and I don't know why I'm here.
Okay. So let's just begin this because this is a serious topic between you guys. We're looking toward the best interest of Taisha. Therefore, we want to not use nonviolent communication. Some of the things you guys have said already has been kind of threatening to one another and kind of like a violent communication. So what I want to do is just go over a couple things that I normally do when I have mediation. I want us to start using some nonviolent communication. And I know this is going to be hard for you because you guys probably have never used it before. You're angry, your emotions are raw, but you're going to try to use it. On this poster board, which I'm going to put up in the corner, I want you guys to start using some I statements. So when you observe something, like what you said before, instead of you saying you or you don't or whatever, you want to start saying what I hear or I see, okay? For if you feel something, say I feel, and because for your needs, you want to put I need or I value. And if you're requesting something, be nice about it and say, would you be willing to? Okay. So all of these are just, instead of putting emphasis on the other person, saying you, or you don't know what you're doing, or, I'm going to do this and you're not going to do this. Instead of you doing all of you, just focus on yourself and put more I first. Do more I statements. And if you forget, I can try to redirect you why we're in this mediation. Or if you forget something, you can always look up on the board. So I'm going to put this over to the side. I know it's not going to be perfect and you're not going to get it all at once, but at least you guys try to use nonviolent communication during this mediation. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And just to start off, we're going to do a little icebreaker, which is talking papers. So what I'm going to do is give each of you a little sticky note, and you have a pen beside you. Okay. What I want you guys to write down and answer this question that I have. And the question is, what do we want for Taisha? Okay. So think about that. Don't go off of emotions. Just really seriously think about, what do we want for Taisha? You guys, I want you to write it on the sticky notes. Taisha, you can put what you want for yourself. Just write on the sticky notes. If it's an idea, just put a separate idea on each sticky note. Okay. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time, about 2 or 3 minutes, and then let me know when you're done.
Okay. I'm done.
I'm done.
Okay.
Wait, I'm not done. Hold on.
Okay, Mom, take your time.
All right. I'm done.
Okay, good. So what we're going to do is, everyone, we're going to go around, and I'm going to take your sticky notes and just put them up here, okay? Give me a couple moments. I'm not going to put them up on the board in any kind of order, just so we can kind of go over it. All right. So what I have on the board is some of the different things that you guys came up with. For instance, I have living with mother again, happiness, gaining trust from resource mother, a healthy relationship with her, feeling love, positive influences in her life. I have safety, which is good, freedom to make her decisions about when she wants to see her mother, seeing her mother and a resource mother get along. These are some of the things. So let's look at this. Let's look at this and see how we can tie some of these ideas together. What are some ideas that you feel will go together?
Safety and to be safe.
Sorry, Mom.
That's good, Ms. Bush.
Happiness and feel loved.
Okay.
Healthy relationships and positive influences in her life.
Yep, that's a good one too.
Trust and freedom.
Yes. Okay. So what we're going to do is, it looks like we've linked all of these up together. So let's take a look at it. Now, you guys know what you wrote, and you know who wrote what on the board. Okay. So look at what you wrote, and look at the words that someone else probably wrote, and see how common you guys are in what you want for what's best for Taisha. I just want you guys to keep that in the back of your mind as we go through this mediation. Okay, you guys already kind of want the same thing for her, so let's just work through it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and start. We're gonna do part of our mediation. We're gonna do something called common ground. Okay. So with the common ground, what we're going to do is we're going to each take a turn to make a statement about the question that I asked, okay, and how you feel. And the key is for you to listen, to actively listen, and to paraphrase what the other person said. So for instance, if I was talking and I said, the sky is blue today, and I really want to go outside, Taisha, how would you paraphrase what I just said?
You think the sky is blue and you want to go outside.
Right. So we have a common ground because now you've heard what I said and you were able to paraphrase it back. And even though you said it a little bit differently, we both understand the same thing. Okay? All right.
Okay.
So this is how the concept's going to work. Now, I understand everyone's going to be upset, but listen very carefully and try not to react to what they're saying. Just listen and paraphrase back what they're saying before you say something. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to try with Mom. We're going to try with you, Miss Bush, first. And then Miss Evans, if you can just listen to what she has to say. And then when she's done, just go ahead and paraphrase what she said. Okay? And we'll start that way.
Okay.
Well, I think that you, Miss Evans, you think you're better than me. You always call in the court. You clearly trying to keep my daughter and take her away from me. And I see that you're a bitter woman because we're here again with you trying to restrict my visits with my child.
Okay, and so before we begin, let me just say something real quick. Miss Bush, you said a lot of you. I think that you, one of the ways that you can say it is I feel, and tell how you feel when she does something. Don't just keep putting it on her about you. Try to use some of the I statements more.
Let's see. I think you're bitter. I think you think you're better than me. I think you're trying to keep my daughter away from me.
No.
And wait, you see what I mean? She thinks she could just talk over me, like, for why I'm talking. So,
See, this is what I got to deal with all the time.
You're just trying to control all situations. And I got this, baby. Don't worry about it. You don't have to say nothing. I got this.
So I'm just trying to keep your child safe.
And I understand that. So let me interject. Miss Bush, when you say, I think, what did you say? You said, I think.
She thinks she's better than me.
I think you're better. Okay. So how does that make you feel, though?
Insulted.
Okay. So another word for you to use nonviolent communication is I feel insulted when you walk around like you're better than me. That's a better way to say it. Okay. So that's not putting everything on her. It's putting more on you about how you feel about it. Okay. So let's try again.
Okay.
And pay attention to the I statements.
I feel insulted when you tell me about what's going on in my house and why my daughter can't come see me, her mother. I feel as though you call the courts very often for little things that we could discuss outside of court. How else can I put this? I feel that you are keeping my daughter away from me by requesting visits to be restricted. And I feel that you are like bitter, like maybe you have an underlying problem going on or you just want to take it out on me. I don't know. Like, who knows?
That is no. You are no. You cannot tell me that I have a problem.
Now, Miss Evans. Instead of you responding, the whole way we're doing this is that you listen to what she did because she did try to do the I statements. You want to listen to what she said and just paraphrase what she said to you. Don't respond to what she said. Just say it back to her.
Okay. You think I'm bitter and you think something's wrong with me.
Yes.
You think I'm taking your kid away from you, and
clearly,
obviously you're frustrated, but I think you're not understanding my point of view.
Frustrated? No. Annoyed with you? Yes.
See, this is all the time. They do this all the time. They're always arguing.
Right, and I understand. So this is going to take a little time.
It's not me, baby. It's her. I wish we could have chose someone better to like be a resource parent. It's not me, baby. I'm very sorry, but I won't let nobody take you away from me. I just want you to understand that. I can't stay here and allow her to do that.
Okay, and what we're not going to do is we're not going to make it Taisha feel like she's in between because this is about her. So you guys need to refocus, understand that it's about her and her feelings.
You
She doesn't
see,
want you guys going back and forth. So,
but this
Miss,
is what I don't get. Like, I can't even have a
But you're
conversation
not
with
even
my own
listening. You're not
daughter.
even listening. You're not
Oh
even.
my goodness. I can't wait to
This is
listen
what I'm
over.
talking about. This is what I'm
This,
talking about. You're always arguing. Just listen.
oh my, all right,
so we're
baby.
going to start.
I'm listening.
We're going to do this
I'm not
over again.
arguing.
We're
Oh
going to do
my,
this over
here you
again.
go. Miss Perfect.
Bush,
Yes,
do you want to, what's best for your daughter?
of course. That's why I'm here.
Okay. So you're going to have to listen very carefully to what Miss Evans is about to say.
Okay.
And instead of reacting, keep in the back of your mind that you want what's best for your daughter. Instead of
Right.
reacting, you need to just listen to what she said and rephrase it back to her. Just restate what she said, not with an attitude. Just have an open mind, okay? And then Miss Evans, you're going to confirm or deny. Don't say anything extra. Just confirm or deny if that's correct. If you
Okay.
deny it, then you're just gonna go ahead and repeat your statement again. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now I have the rules on Common Ground up on the wall as well. So pay attention to how it goes, and we're gonna try this again.
Okay.
Go ahead, Miss Evans.
All right. I think that we need to cancel the visits with mom because I have been very concerned with what's been going on when Taisha visits her mother. There have been times that she's come home smelling like marijuana. I've overheard her talking to her friends about mom's boyfriend, letting her smoke when she's visiting.
Are you listening to my
I just
conversation?
don't.
You're listening to my conversation.
Taisha, hold on.
Trust
See
me.
what I mean? She's just, something's wrong with this lady. Can we like change parents? Can we get someone else, please?
No.
It's really
You
hard
guys-
not to listen when you're talking openly with the door open about the things that you're doing. How am I not supposed to hear that? And it
But
makes
you're
me
supposed to
concerned.
trust me, and you could talk to me about it. How you just gonna bring it up now? You're not even talking to me about it. This is the problem. They don't talk. They just want to argue all the time and then put me in the middle.
Okay. And again, we're gonna refrain from everyone talking
You're right.
until she's done. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know this is the first time that you guys are hearing certain things, and I know it's raw emotions. But in order for us to get to what's best for you, Taisha, everyone has to be on one accord, and everyone has to be quiet and listen and keep an open mind. Don't think about your feelings in this. Think about the whole picture. If you need to think about her as being somebody else that you don't know, then that's fine. But we have to get through this. So one more time, let's go ahead, Miss Evans.
Do you want me to start over or can I just keep going where I left off?
You can. Go ahead
Okay.
and keep going.
My concerns are that she's not in a safe environment when she's visiting mom's house. And I think that if mom's boyfriend's using, who's to say that mom's not using? It just makes me really uncomfortable. I don't think Taisha's safe when she's there. I think that unless mom can guarantee a safe, clean, and sober environment for her daughter, she shouldn't have visitation with her daughter until that's available for her. That's how I feel about all this.
So, Miss Bush, before you respond, we're only paraphrasing.
Whew, you're asking for a lot.
Come on, Mom. You gotta listen to the rules.
All right. Okay. Seems to me that you're trying to keep my daughter away. That's what you're stating because you think my environment isn't safe, but for some reason, I guess you think yours is, as if we know what you do at your house. But okay.
To the rules.
Sorry. Okay. This is hard. Like, she's trying to take you from me. But all right. It just seems that you just think your environment is better and you can do a better job. So you're saying, what I'm hearing you say is, you don't want my daughter to come to my house anymore and you think I just should never see her again. Right? Right or wrong?
Kind of, but not really.
I knew it.
So, you want to confirm or deny? Which one is it?
I'm denying what she's saying.
So what are
Okay,
you
so
saying?
repeat.
Because
So repeat it again. So repeat it again, and Miss Bush, please listen very carefully and not take it personally. Listen to what she's saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying you should never see your daughter again. What I'm saying is you shouldn't see your daughter until you can guarantee that she's going to be in an environment where she's not exposed to drugs. And right now, I don't think that that's the case. And I'm afraid that she's not safe when she's with you.
So are you saying that you think I use drugs? Because you said my boyfriend, and I've been clean for 6 months now, so I don't understand what my boyfriend does have to do with me and not having a safe environment for my daughter.
Ma, you got
Well,
paraphrase.
Yeah, you
if you're
have to repeat what she said.
Oh, sorry. Well, I hear that you're saying my environment isn't safe for my daughter.
correct, that's how I feel.
Okay. Huh. Have it be heard.
Okay.
Okay.
So
You want me
good.
to say
So
what I heard?
yes.
So you're listening to my conversations, which, okay. You want me to be safe. It's the general idea of what I heard. I don't remember everything because my mom be talking a lot.
Whose side are you on, baby? Whose side are you on? I'm trying to get you to see me, but go ahead.
You're talking a lot. You're talking a lot, and this is the problem. I keep arguing, and you're not listening.
Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
So she wants me to be safe. I get it. And maybe there's some things happening at my mom's house that she doesn't like. I just really want them to get along. That's it. I don't know. That's not what I heard, but she wants me to be safe.
Yep, that's pretty much what I want out of all of this, is for you to be safe.
So let's take that. So Miss Bush, do you want your daughter to be safe?
Of course.
Okay. So everybody is on a common ground. We all want her to be safe. So at this point, I understand, and what I heard from all of you guys, Miss Bush, I heard that you're upset and you feel that Miss Evans thinks she's better than you, and she's always calling the courts on you all the time. Miss Bush, Miss Evans, I heard you say that you're just concerned. The reason why you call all the time is you're concerned because you overheard something that Taisha said to one of her friends. I did hear Taisha when she was going back and forth saying is, why did you listen to my conversation? She was just talking to one of her friends and just doing, teenage stuff. So whether or not it's true, it sounds like she may have not been saying everything, she may have been just talking to her friends to make her feel like she was, doing something. I'm not for sure. But everyone is basically wanting her to be safe. So what can we come to as far as a conclusion to make her safe? Or make Miss Evans feel safe, Miss Bush, and then allow you to still be able to see your daughter?
What
can we do?
If Evans feels safe, as Miss Evans allowed me to see my daughter. Anything other, you have to ask her, because I'm not the one using drugs. It's my boyfriend that's using drugs. So I don't understand why she feels my daughter is safe. So I think that's a question for her to answer.
Well, let me answer that question for you. Would you want, when you were growing up, looking on the outside, you just admitted that your brother that your boyfriend's using drugs, and you can't be around your boyfriend all the time. Do you really think that that's safe for your daughter? I know that you're not doing it, but look at the whole entire picture.
That's,
go ahead. She could talk.
That's just where my concerns are. So, Tanisha, if you're clean and sober, I think that's awesome, and I think it is important for Taisha to be seeing you. However, if she's also being around this boyfriend of yours that's using, that's how is that any different than being around you when you were using? It's still not safe for her to be around that.
I think Taisha is a smart girl, and I believe that you know that as well. And I trust my daughter. You're listening to her conversations, so maybe you don't, but I believe that my daughter knows right from wrong, and regardless what she sees, like she's only gonna idol what she sees her mother do, and not what my boyfriend does.
Right, but she's still being exposed to that environment. And yes, I overheard her talking to her friend in my home. Sorry, I was listening. I walked by and I just heard it. I didn't know what to do in the time. I thought we needed this meeting.
I wasn't. I was lying. I was talking junk because I don't know. I wanted to be cool. So I'm not smoking weed because, well, I don't want to. Like, I see my mom and her struggles. So I was just talking.
I have a question, Miss Evans. Do you smoke cigarettes? Do you drink
No.
at all?
Not around your child.
How do you know she doesn't open the fridge and see what you have in there? Like, is that a safe environment?
Okay, so listen, you guys. I know that we're recording, but I'm gonna stop real quick.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
We're going over.
Oh,
So
Perfect.
let me tell you what I feel. We're at 24 minutes.
okay. Wait, 20